So as of now we are into our integrated development environment, and here in this program what we are going to do, we are going to accessing the address of the variable. So up to this time what we have done, we have accessed the value in the variable, or we have displayed the value in the variable. So now what we are going to do here in this program, we are going to display or access the address of the variable. So in order to do that, what I'm doing, I'm going to declare a variable first. So this time I'm using the variable type, say double. So for that you have to write double, and here is double, and the variable name you can give, say variable x is equal to, and to that I can assign a value, say 20 or 20.48, something like that. Or we can give the valuable name to the variable. Say I'm giving the name to this as var num value, say. So I have declared here a variable of type double, and the name given to the variable as var num value, and that I have initialized the value equal to 20.8. So put the semicolon here. Now I'm going to declare one more variable of type array. So for that I'm using char, and this time I'm using variable name as a var text value, say value, and this is array type, and to that I'm initializing it with, say, ABC, let's say, and put the semicolon. Now I just wanted to display the address of this variable, so for that I'm writing here a message using printf function, and within printf function I'm writing the address of variable, say variable name is var num value is or equal to, and here I use %x format. Now I have to display here not in data type value like int, char, float. So here I have to display the address. For that I'm using %x format, and after that I want the display the address in the new line, so I'm using \n, and here I am. So as in the previous video we have learned, there are two ways of accessing the address of the variable, one using the %, method, and another one using the pointer. So here I'm using the %, and then I have to give the name of the variable. So variable name is var num value, and here we go, put the semicolon, and same way I'm copying this line from here to here using Control C, and here I go paste it using Control V, and this time using the address of the variable text value, and rest will be the same. And here I have to make the changes, text value, and this way I have written almost my program. So what I have to do, I have declared here the variable, to that I have initialized the value 20.8, and another variable array type that I have declared, and I have used the value to this initialized as ABC, a string or collection of character. So now what I'm doing, I'm displaying the address of these variables, not the value of these variables, this one. So what I have to do, simply save your program, just click on the save button. Here in the save as type, choose C source file, and here you just give the name to it as say ptr. For example, putting the name ptr, just click on the save button, then go to the execute menu, choose compile and run. So here you see the address of the variable num value is this much, and the address of the variable text value is this much. So basically this is not the value, the values of these variables are 20.8 and ABC, whereas we here in this case displaying the address of these variable in the memory. So this is the address of these variable in the memory. So this is the one way of displaying or accessing the address of the variable in the memory using the ampersand method. Here we going to make some more variable here in this case, and what I'm doing, I'm declaring one more variable of pointer type. So how to access the address of the variable using a pointer? So for that I'm declaring a variable, say double, and your variable type should be the same as of data type to which variables address we wanted to assign to this pointer. So double, then asterisk symbol we have to use, then ptr, and put a semicolon. So what we have done, we have declared a variable of double type and the name given to this pointer as a pointer. So this is basically a variable declaration, but special variable that is called the pointer. Now this I have to initialize. So this pointer variable I have to initialize equal to, say, address of the variable num. So here I write var num value. So this pointer variable will hold the address of this. So I'm writing one more line over here. I'm just going to copy this. Control C to copy this, and here we go paste it using Control B, and here I write the address of the variable where using pointer is, and the same here we have to use, and here we have to give the pointer name. So giving the name as the name of the pointer we have given over here as the pointer. So save your changes here and go to execute menu, choose compile and run, and here we see. So here we see the address of the variable var num value is 62fe10 in the memory, and this is different, that 62fe00, whereas the address of the variable var num using the pointer is same as that of there. So this, what basically is here, pointer here is the variable that contain the address of the another variable. So here in this case our pointer variable or our pointer contain the address of this variable, that is var num value. So if we try to access the value of the pointers, so what it will display. So I'm adding one more line to this. Put here Control B, the value of the variable. Here I write, instead of the address I will write here value of the variable num, or I'm writing here the value of the pointer, that is value of the pointer ptr, or we can use asterisk ptr here, doesn't make any difference. So this time we are going to accessing the value. So this value is of type double, so, or float, so we have to simply use %f over here, and then here we have to give the pointer. So here we have to give the value as, say, ptr, asterisk ptr. So save your changes and go to execute menu, choose compile and run. So here we got the result. So it is showing, it is displaying the address of the variables, it's address of the another variable, and this is the address of the variable using the pointer, and it is same here in both cases, but the value of pointer is, that is 20.8 here it is. So basically the value of this is 20.8 is the value of the variable var num value. Now here this variable, pointer variable, hold the address of this variable. So this points to the address of this variable. So as we are displaying the value of this variable using the pointer, so this hold the address of this variable, so it will display the value that is stored at this address. So the value stored at this address is 20.8. so that is our output. So this is how we can access the address of the variable using the ampersand or address operator, or how to access the address of the variable in the memory using the pointer, and also we have access the value of the variable using the pointer. So that's all for now. See you soon in the next.